And
Hey,
welcome
welcome back
back.
to Backup.
Oh.
Gotcha,
Oh.
bitch.
See, I was going to say, my name's Chase. I was going to say, save something. I almost said it before, but because of that, I'm going to. I saw your mom today.
What? No, you didn't.
I bet you I did.
Are you serious? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah. She didn't
This
see
would
me.
make it. Chase, that's so much worse.
No, it's not. You know where I saw her?
Are you stalking my mother now? Is that what it's evolved into?
I mean, I saw her getting
I don't
off
like
the
the
interstate.
scrambling.
Getting off the interstate on a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah. I was
And
going to
I
ask her
went-
if she was on her bike.
I went, that's Jacob's mom.
Yeah.
to Mac. I was like,
Yeah.
I just saw Jacob's mom on a
Yeah,
bike
that's way less
getting off
cool.
the interstate.
It would be less creepy if that wasn't how you responded to seeing her.
I did that on purpose.
Sure,
Yeah.
I did. There
You had
wasn't
to-
there
you
wasn't
thought-
anything innate or slumbering within you that awoken or anything.
No, you wanted
freak.
you wanted to steal the intro, so I had to just ram you.
Yeah. Well, maybe I don't know why I put my glasses on. Maybe. Sorry for punching the mic. You know what?
Sorry for cussing.
Sorry for cussing.
Shout out.
That's badass.
That's badass.
Shout out.
Okay. Jacob, since we're fumbling, rolling, and stumbling,
Yeah.
we'll just roll right into this. Today was Sunday, obviously.
Tis the
Kickball day.
season.
Another kickball day.
Oh, glorious.
Lost first game, and my confession is I'm pretty sure it's my fault. Not entirely, but a large
I doubt
portion
it.
of it. Oh yeah. We were playing. They had one guy who was the most athletic guy I've ever seen in my entire life. He had about 2 inches on me. Okay.
Again, I wasn't there.
Probably 40 pounds heavier than me.
Of muscle?
Well, jacked arms, big chest, giant legs, and a perfect little belly, like a perfect. And I was like, my God, it's a perfect
Yeah.
specimen. You know when you see him and you're like, he's gonna be
Yeah.
a problem like that.
Yes.
He was. He could kick the ball further than anybody I've ever seen in the whole league. Not joking. He did it 4 times. Every single time he kicked. Secondly, he played the
my
field
boy.
like he lived in it. He was behind second base is where he like camped out. He could get to the pitcher's mound in like 4 or 5 steps. Like it took nothing. So he won. I mean, it was against that team is what I'm getting at.
I
He was on
guarantee
third
you
base.
He's either
Oh, go ahead.
he played third base on the field.
No, in my story. But you say what you're gonna say. What you guarantee about him? You're probably right.
No, he's either a single child or someone's favorite uncle.
He's putting off favorite uncle vibes for sure. He was kind of quiet, honestly, and
That's
focused.
dangerous.
Wasn't yelling or anything. Like he was in it.
Oh.
Yeah. So he in the story that I messed up, big time's been weighing on me for about like 3 hours or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was on third base. Bases were loaded. So I was forced out at home. So what I needed to do, grab the ball, step on home if I got it. That's it. And he was on third base. The batter kicks the ball, or the kicker, whatever. I scramble, I get it, but it's really fast, and I'm way ahead of him running to home. And I forget what I'm doing. And I throw it back to my pitcher, and he scored. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I never do that. That was bad.
So yes, there is no excuse for that.
No, there's not, and I had to confess it in front of
Because-
you and all my closest friends, apparently.
I will mull it over with our viewers, and I'll see what you have to do to make it right.
Well, I have a suggestion.
And then we'll get back to you. That's normally not how that works. You wouldn't suggest to God how He can forgive you. You know,
No,
not
I'm
that
not
I'm
gonna
saying
suggest-
I'm God, but I mean, if we
I
had
think
to
I-
compare.
I think I already made up for it. Second game, Jacob.
Oh,
I did
good.
something I've never done before.
Okay. Listen.
Yep, did something I never listen, probably not talk over you, but both of those. But what I did today, I was having an issue. 2 games in a row. It was kind of hot today. Sun was beating.
It is, yeah,
And-
for sure.
Yeah, and I played a lot like I didn't set out as many innings. So
Mhm.
even though, there's a break between when you kick and when you go back in the field, since I
Mhm.
play that close position, my heart thumps constantly. And I feel like I
Yeah.
can't catch my breath and I felt nervous and whatever. But luckily I'm usually at the end of the kicking lineup, so I don't usually have to run. So I can kind of I'm
Okay.
supposed to kick it hard and basically get the person on base in. This is really my job.
Yes.
We
To
got a bunch of
secure a
other
point.
fast people. Secure a point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um so today I did good in the field in the second game, and then I
Mhm.
went ahead and kicked a freaking grand slam
Bummer. No, you didn't.
in
Over the fence?
no, in the park. I just mean you're right. There was 3 people on base and I kicked it.
Oh, oh, oh.
So whatever
And you
that's called,
and
but it
you
was in
made
the
it to home?
park.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And just in the park home run. Yeah, yeah. An
and it
inside
was
home run.
and yeah, so we scored 4 points on my.
How spent were you when you got across that
Okay,
home plate?
wait. Before I even say
Okay.
that,
Okay,
it
okay.
was it was the round where we have to hold a water cup.
Oh, dude, it's like
Yeah.
you're in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory every time you talk about a new
It
round
is.
inning you have to play, dude.
It is.
Like,
We were in the third
every
inning.
level is some bullshittery.
Yeah, third inning was water cup. So I had to kick it and run all of the bases with my water cup still having water in it by the time I got to the end.
That's ridiculous.
And I did it. And
And
I
you're
wasn't going
already
very fast.
I was going to say, we're already not built for speed over here.
No, no, not at all.
So to put another limiter is crazy.
But I think, tell me what you think. I think this helped helped me a little bit here. The person in front of me was a girl because it's boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl.
Yeah, you have to. Yep.
So maybe some people thought I was running strategically to not like cram up in case they field it.
Oh, respectfully
Yeah, yeah. But I
to
was
keep the
running.
other.
It was all I had left. The end of the second game, I
I was
already
gonna say
kicked a double the inning before.
oh, damn.
Which I was gonna say. So Jacob, I'm not even joking. Like I got done. Everyone was giving me high fives. Like my wife and my baby were like, woo, it was really
So
nice.
sick.
And then
Sick.
went to leave, and I was talking about kickball, and my wife was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, you were fielding really well. Your throws were good." Like she was being really nice, complimenting me.
Yeah.
And then I said, "I can't believe I don't know if I was gonna be able to run the home. In my head, I'd have been like, I can't run a home run right now before I kick."
Yeah, of course.
And she went, "Yeah, you were looking pretty slow. You were looking pretty sluggish out there." And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Is it because you know how fast I am?" And I just wasn't. And she said, "I'm not sure." So I don't know.
You looked it, baby. I felt it.
I
You know?
felt it. I almost laid down after I finished. I almost scored, walked around behind where all the sand is, just laid down.
I was gonna ask if there was a vom or a dry heave. Sometimes I pull one of those.
I felt like I was gonna dry heave when I went back onto the field because we went into
Oh.
we had another inning.
Yeah, of course. Dude, that wasn't even like the game ender.
No, so I was the last kicker, and then it was their chance to score more than we had.
Oh, answer.
So I
Yeah,
literally
okay.
was the last kicker, ran a home run, then they went nice, and then I literally walked around the thing and walked right back into the the stadium or whatever, the field.
Yeah, the stadium
You
where
know what I
all the
meant.
fans are cheering you on.
The field,
Dude,
yeah.
that's so funny.
So just
I
imagine
was
me winded beyond you've ever seen me, but running with a water cup. Everything I got.
Are we talking like solo cup? How deep is this cup of
Yes.
water?
It's a solo cup. It's a clear solo cup. It's
And
a
as
solo
long
cup.
as there's any water in it.
So I hold it by the rim. Most people
Okay.
do. I guess is what I
I'm
meant.
getting the
So
idea that that's the strat.
just to think about how funny it is when you run. You can get a little centrifugal action going. But
Are people just like, I don't even think I could. You might be faster than me if we're both having cups just because you have it down. Like, you know the
yeah,
routine.
yeah, I've had a lot of practice. So the rule is though, what constitutes water in your cup, quote unquote, is
Yeah.
if there's enough water that that little lip thing at the bottom of the cup doesn't break the surface tension. If it's
Oh, okay.
one straight line of water, it's enough water.
Yeah. Like at the
So-
shot line, is that what that is?
Yeah, whatever that is. As long as the bottom of the cup isn't poking through your mass of water, it's enough.
That makes
water.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I would just like intentionally spill out the first half just so I don't have to worry about it.
I honestly don't fill it up that much. The only
Oh, so
part I
you
have
get
to
to
worry
fill up your
about
own
is the
cup?
kick. Yeah, you fill up the cup as much as you want because when it's heavy, you're thinking
Oh,
about it the whole time. Like it doesn't really.
right.
You're. I think the sweet spot's like a third full.
That's what I would think, because you have some
Yeah.
room to where, like, maybe, like, I don't know, subtle stops would be your worst nightmare. But if you got a
Yeah.
steady run to you, you can control the sway. But I'm
The
like, the
hardest.
turns would be a little evil.
A little, but they're not as hard as if you have to slide or dive. Never had to do
See,
that. I've
that's
seen it. Yeah.
and then the water is no longer in the cup.
Almost every time the water's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Have
And
you ever seen you've seen a successful one?
Oh yeah, I've seen one or two. I've seen a successful dive with a water cup.
That's ridiculous.
It was like this. Like the water cup was
Damn.
above their head when they dove.
That's kind of baller. I wish I had a picture of that.
It is. It's it's the pure sacrifice. Like
Yeah,
it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, and that person had their head in the game. Okay,
Yes.
get your head in the game.
So I had to tell you about that. I thought you would like to imagine me running fully winded, water cup in hand, home run on the line.
I need to be a part of one of these. Not participate, obviously, but just like I want to witness. I'll sit
Yeah.
next to your loving wife and baby, and just watch you go ham
It's nuts.
and
It's crazy.
cheer louder than both of them.
Yeah, yeah, you probably would.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
So-
it's unreal.
Speaking of crazy feats,
Nice.
thank you. Jakey Poo had a panic attack this week.
A real one?
Pretty close.
Sorry for laughing. That's badass. Go ahead.
No. Okay, it was actually okay. I got a whole ensemble for you. All right.
Okay.
It was Thursday or Wednesday. I don't know. Sue me. Don't do that. Backstory. Okay. Jakey Poo. Construction in his neighborhood for the past 2 months. They started at the roads at the beginning of the neighborhood. I don't know if
Okay.
that's better or worse. If it's better to start in the entrance or better to end at the entrance.
I don't know.
But they're making their way back. And I live pretty far back in the neighborhood. And it's not one of those things where I grew up where because I lived on a hill, and the higher on the hill your house is, the more money you made. Not the case here. Okay. The farther back you go, the more it's understandable how someone could afford the house. I'll put it that way. Okay.
Yeah, the wheels fall off the further back you go.
Yeah, we'll just say, less prettier. The nice ones are at the beginning of the area for a reason. Okay, construction for the past 2 months. They finally got to my streets. Okay, because I'm on like a little corner. There's a couple roads that can lead to my home, my humble abode. Before all of that, dude, there was 3 ways I can get to my neighborhood. I'm sorry, my house specifically. They had construction on all 3.
What? All 3 entrances?
I had to park 2 blocks away from my own house.
Oh, that's a take the glasses off, Karen wig on. You're going to city hall.
I was like, because 2 blocks, I'm sure, is not that big of a deal for a lot of city folk, or even going on a casual walk. But I'm lucky enough to have a tiny driveway that is the exact space of my car.
No, I was gonna say you have a driveway. Like you ought
Yeah.
to be able to park in your driveway.
I have a driveway. I specifically waited to get a house that has driveways because I've lived with street parking. I've done that whole thing. It makes me nervous. It's one of those things that I am happy to go out of my way for. One of those little, everyone has their compromising kind of deal, and that's mine. Like, as long as it has that, I can probably give up a few other things that more people would care about.
Yeah.
Point is, I have it, and I couldn't use it. You know?
Yeah.
That's the point. So, moving on, already peeved this week. Can't even park in my own damn house. And you can be sure that they're throwing all their dirty tools and shit in my yard, which is fine. Moving past that. Moving past that.
That would be fine for me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So,
Wouldn't.
no. I'm trying to not sound like I'm 80 and have nothing else to do in my life. Okay? I'm giving you backstory. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here's where the rumpus begins. They begin cutting into the street. They're doing pipe working. I think because all of our pipes are copper pipes, which are really bad for you.
Yeah.
So they're updating. Yes, super bad, by the way. Great movie. And for those of you who aren't familiar with how that kind of stuff works, the older the houses, I don't know the exact year, but mine's like a 1920s or like super 1900, early 1900s house. They almost all of them laid pipe, copper pipe for water, which kind of breaks into the water, and you need to I can't drink from my sink. I have to filter it out because it's unhealthy. So they're trying to fix that, which is fine mostly, but not fine because I get to I guess, shut up. So they're cutting into the street. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, no, would that give it away? Construction is happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Wednesday or Thursday, I go into my office.
Okay.
I go to switch off my light switch, and I feel it's a really, really old circular dial. You just literally rotate a circle. You don't push it in; it just rotates.
Uh-huh.
There's a little click when you go to turn it.
Yep.
And that click gave a little bit more of a bite than I remember it giving ever. I felt a little, phew.
Yeah.
And then my light didn't turn on. Now, not a big deal.
Yeah.
I have it was the light that the house came with. Maybe it's a really old bulb. I've had to replace the bulbs a lot of times. I really feel like there's something wrong with it anyway. But then I realize I'm smelling smoke.
Oh, no.
In my office.
Okay.
Yeah, so I realize all of this at like 6 o'clock. I get home around 6 o'clock that day, which is really early for me.
Yeah, it's a good
really
time
late.
For
Yeah, really good time for me. Really bad time for anybody who's doing any utility-related working because they've all closed like 2 hours ago.
At least, yeah.
So I'm trying to call. Literally, I do the age-old. Lay Google. I know. But I'm like, my light switch does not work. I smell smoke. What do? And it's basically like, your house is gonna burn down.
Yeah, it's rough to read that.
It's really bad. Mm-hmm. So now I'm freaking out because I already knew that. Part of my heart was like, if I smell smoke and I don't see the sense of smoke, I'm already on edge. But now I like feel like I know, like I triggered it. I know what's happening. And wires,
you feel like you
dude,
switched
electricity is so scary. I thought not only, of course, I don't want my house to burn down. I would knock on wood. Oh my God, I would hate for that to happen to anybody ever. But to know that I instigated it, my lazy ass, like I just wasn't paying attention or something I could have avoided, So, dude, I'm on the phone for probably over an hour. Let's say an hour. Let's be generous. Trying to contact any electric company that'll answer their goddamn phone.
Yikes.
Because those 24/7 emergency service things?
Yeah, not helpful.
Yeah, they can all burn in hell because none of them service me in the 24/7s. So I'm searching it, and I call some guy, and he doesn't get back to me. And I call another guy, and I can't even leave voicemails. Like their calling systems
mailboxes
are just like,
full,
we're closed.
Usually.
Yeah, we're closed. You suck. Bye. Hang up. Click. So I find somebody finally answers, and they're like, "Hey, what's up?" And I give them I'm freaking out. Like even if they can't fix it today, can someone just like inspect it real quick and tell me that like I can breathe? And, and it was some woman just doing her job, and she was like, let me type in the computer and like put an emergency request in, and they should reach out to you within 24 hours. And I was like, respectfully, I don't want to wait that long.
Yeah.
Like I get it, but also like emergency implies like now. Yeah. Okay. Now, you remember, because I got an electrician here, and he took care of me, kissed me on the forehead, telling me to calm down. I needed a new light switch. The light switch for you can actually see it. All that explaining I did.
Oh,
it's right there.
It's right there.
Yeah. Oops. He switched out my electric, and he steps in, and I was so stupid that he was like, "Yeah, I don't see any senses of smoke. I smelled the smoke. but they're cutting into asphalt outside. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, that's like they're actively using saws and cutting into things. That makes everything smell like smoke. And I have an AC unit, which leaves my window open, which means my room had just been smelling like smoke all goddamn day, and I hadn't been in the room, so I didn't know. And of course, the olfactory senses didn't activate until it was the panic mode of the light switch not turning on, and then all of a sudden I sensorize everything in my fucking eyeballs, everything, and I think I'm gonna burn alive.
Yeah.
All of that just for the light switch to be out because it's old, and I had to pay $300 for him to put in a $15 replacement.
A new
because
dial.
I thought my house was gonna burn down.
Well,
and now I have a new dial, guys.
Well, next time it will be slightly different if that ever happens again. Not entirely, but it'll start different.
Yeah, dude. Dude, when I tell you, holy shit. It was weird because it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, when you're having a terrible stomach ache on the toilet, all I know is how to connect with people is through bathroom experiences.
Bathroom talks. Yep.
Yeah. And your stomach is rumbling and what's about to happen is going to be bad.
Yeah, you got like 30 minutes.
Yeah. And the experience, it's not even like a build up and then plop and then thank God. It's like a strain.
Yeah, it's like oh no.
Yeah. So by the time it's over, it's not even like a thank God that's over. That's like I need to lay down.
Yeah, I need help right now.
Yeah, so that's how I couldn't even be satisfied. Right now my brain can't even tell you how I was supposed to feel. I was just like, okay, my house is fine, I guess, but also like, fuck.
You want to hear something kind of funny that I did when we moved in? It might make you feel better. It's different. It is different, but it's a little more embarrassing.
Okay.
No money involved, just pride.
Oh, that's sometimes worse.
I know. When we moved in, my wife was pregnant. She was in the range of pretty pregnant to severely pregnant by the time this story
on the
happened.
line.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm kind of in a valley, kind of. So the wind really picks up down here. I'm learning from time to time, but I didn't know that then. And we were getting one of our first thunderstorms since we moved in. And I have this big front window in my house. I was looking out the window, watching the storm, as you do. And the power flickered a few times, which I kind of expected. It was like a summer storm. The power goes out sometimes.
Yeah.
And I was looking forward, and the sky got super dark. A gust of wind blew, and there's like a row of townhouses in front of my house, kind of. Like, from my window, I can see them. I just saw whole strips of shingles flying up in the air off these townhomes. And my head, bingo, tornado, that's just what I did. So I said, babe, get the cats. We're going in the basement. So
yes, my hero.
Me and my pregnant wife wrangled cats,
freaked out
in a remarkable speed. Went to the basement. We were in this room because even though there's a window in every room in my basement, and I could see out this window, and we stood in this room holding the cats for, I think I'd say 5 to 8 minutes, just staring at each other and like listening to the wind. And then I went out and I was like, oh, I think it's fine. I don't know.
Did you look it up? Did you try to see if there's like an emergency?
No, I didn't think they did that. Actually, I just learned that may happen. Oh, you mean an emergency weather statement?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do like warnings.
It probably just said like wind, which I was used to.
Right.
But as soon as I
didn't see the big T.
I know shingles are heavy. I saw a strip of shingles fly like kind of like this up like above the townhouse, and I was like, we're gonna get hit by a tornado right now.
I was afraid you were gonna say something like, man, those are a lot of bats outside. Like, just like couldn't even tell what it was.
Oh no, we do have a lot of black birds though. That's weird.
Black, like crows?
Like
or
crows.
Birds that are black?
I think they're crows, but they're always too high above my house. But there's literally 100 to 200 of them like that will fly.
What?
It's called a murder. I'll have to send you a video next time.
Murder of crows.
It
so
happens.
Sick, by the way.
It is so sick. It happens all the time. It happens once a month, probably.
I had a blackbird. That's crazy, actually. We're talking about this. I had a blackbird fly because, hey, tell your story. Okay, so nice weather outside, like you were saying, right?
Uh-huh.
So we went outside and we sat with the animals in the grass, just hanging out, enjoying the weather,
Oh, yeah.
and we were just chilling. And it's probably like, oh man, I feel like around less than 20 feet above us,
Okay.
we saw like a plane taking off. Like the bird grabbed something, like found something in somebody's
Oh.
trash, and started taking off. And we found like the middle of them getting to whatever level they want to get to.
Uh-huh.
And I almost didn't think it was a crow because of how huge the bird was.
Oh,
dude.
crows can get
Like,
big, man.
huge, man.
Yeah.
I didn't. Ravens are the small ones?
I think. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Whichever one it can be the bigger one. It was like, because I heard the flapping of the wings before I saw the bird. That's how close it was.
You heard a like that,
dude? Yeah. What the? Yeah, that was exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
that was perfect. What? Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I do that
And
sometimes.
then they just had something that was, I couldn't tell what it was. Em said piece of bread. I trust her, even though she's blind as hell. But
Yeah.
piece of bread, and it took off.
They like
Crazy.
bread. It might have been bread. I don't know. Yeah, crows are cool. Apparently they can they're really smart. But anyways,
Yeah.
before we get too off on crows, Jacob, I have two things prepared for you that are fun. They're very fun. I know they're fun.
Yeah.
You know when you do something and you're like, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be awesome. The first one I prepared for you. I wish I thought of more. Maybe you could join in on this.
I'm very excited.
As you know, I have a obsession with comic books.
What?
Well,
What?
let's just say recently I've also come into more comic books from my Whatnot shows. They're everywhere.
They're not really for me.
Yeah. So, as you remember, there was one time we were doing a list where it was like the most unattractive things or something, and comic books was like number 1 or 2.
Oh yeah, hobbies for men.
Hobbies for men. So this, I was thinking about that, and I was like, that's ridiculous. You know, I could name some worse things. So this is a
least
list.
attractive hobbies for men.
This is a list of things that are just as nerdy or cringy as comic books. I don't know what the title is.
Oh hell yes! Oh my god.
And
Okay.
in parentheses, I said obviously no hate. I'm not hating. I love comic
Right.
books.
Of course. I mean, we're comparing it to something you hold very close to your heart that
Exactly.
we're making fun of. So.
And this is in no particular order, none at all.
Yeah.
It's too hard. Trust me. So
No. Okay. I'm so excited.
first one on the list is sports stats guys.
Yeah.
So guys that are super
Yeah,
into sports,
dude.
but they know it could be any sport. It could be one sport. If they're like, I'm only baseball, but they know literally every stat for almost everybody in the league each year.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
so nerdy. You can't. I mean,
And you can tell me like who's trading who and how much each pick was worth and what coach is doing
contracts
what.
and history
playing,
of the
like-
teams. Like, come on.
Yeah. And you're gonna sit there and tell me that I know the year Spider-Man came out and that's too far.
Yeah, come on. I missed it by one. I mean,
Yeah, you did. I'm still immensely impressed by that, and forever will be.
but they would know that year. The sports guys would
Yeah.
know that year.
Yeah, they would be worse, and then they would make you feel bad for being like, "How do you not know that?
Yep.
It was one of the most monumental times of the 1956 World Series.
Yeah, freaking
How do you not
nerds.
know that?"
Yeah, sports guys. Who's your favorite baseball player? Derek Jeter. Every time. I know what you're gonna
Hey,
say.
you're-
It's Derek Jeter.
You're gonna get a lot of hate. You're gonna get a lot of hate for that. I want you to know that.
No hate to Derek
Enemies.
Jeter. No hate to Derek Jeter. Next one.
Yes.
This is I didn't know how to categorize this, but you'll like it. It's
Yeah.
like poem or quotes guys. But guys that like to say meaningful
Oh.
quotes back and forth to each other and go, man, that's so good. But they just
Oh,
do
like
that.
thoughtful stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I had. At first, I thought you meant guys that only talk through movie quotes.
Oh no. I mean how's life been lately? And you'd be like, they say the early bird gets the worm, and they're like, yeah, man. And that's just how they like to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Obviously,
man, you
that's a
want
bad
some coffee?
example.
Yeah, right. Dude, hey, do you want some tea or coffee? He's like, tomorrow's morrow is the morning's dawn. Forever we shall see the rain. And I'm like, dude, what? Do you want a drink or not?
And
What
I go
does
like
that
this,
mean?
and I respond to you by going like this. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like this, some of this.
At dawn, we ride together
Yeah,
as friend or
right.
foe
Yes.
into the
I
rain.
think that's really good. I had when I first started dating my now wife, she had a roommate. Super cool guy. No hate. A
No
little bit
hate.
of hate.
Yeah, slight hate.
He would legitimately. He was what do you think his major was?
Poems.
Almost philosophy.
Oh, pretty close.
Basically the same thing.
It basically
And
is.
no hate to philosophy majors. It just fits the story perfectly. And also, we hate you a little bit. The not more than paleontologist though. We could never do that.
Yeah,
we would never.
Nobody compares.
That's not fair. That's not fair. So he would literally have people come over for them to smoke something, and drink some coffee, and just have those talks.
You know exactly
hours.
what I'm talking about. Then it's like, dudes, stop.
And I've interrupted a couple where like just like being they're hanging outside. I'm also outside, and it's so funny how they are definitely not sober and think that they're making so much sense. And to me, one of them's like, the Moro's in the rain. Yeah, the rain is crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's just like so wet.
I'm convinced
that.
I'm convinced half the time they don't know what the other person means. I'm convinced.
No, and you
lots
can't
of
say
those,
that.
They're supposed to be thinkers. Lots of them are.
Yeah.
And for me and normal people, you hear one and you're like, I'm gonna think about that for like 2 hours, and I'm okay with that. Like I'm done.
Yeah, and they use buzzwords like the rhetoric, the meaning behind the words, the emotion behind the diction and the vocabulary, and it's like, shut up.
Yeah,
you don't know. They don't know. They just know what they heard other people say, and then they say it. And also, stop it.
Yeah, that one may be top of the list. That one's pretty top.
It wouldn't be nearly as bad if they realized when they would say the same thing over and over again, in my experience.
Mm-hmm. That's bad.
It's like they have one point, and then if you didn't respond to that point enough, they need to keep saying it until they get the response they want, and they're not going to.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. That's bad. That's
Did
terrible.
I go too much on that?
No.
do I need to apologize?
No, that is terrible. I was imagining like that. So I'd be punching myself in the head in one of those conversations.
It's probably one of my personal hells.
Yeah. Well, moving on, you may have a next one.
Okay, excited.
Things that are just as nerdy or cringy as comic books. Obviously, no hate. This one is obviously no hate. No hate on this one. All right, for sure.
Okay.
Learning to play an instrument like before you can play it, that's just terrible.
Oh, yeah. I was just talking to somebody about this today. How like guitar, we were talking about playing guitar, and it's definitely one of the most frustrating, doesn't feel good for a long time instrument.
Yeah, no, it's bad to learn.
Because with drums, it's a lot easier because you can just, even if you can't keep a beat yet or keep a rhythm yet, you can hit things and make them sound cool. And part of your brain's like,
yeah,
right?
Yes.
But the fingers and the calluses and like them hurting to like not being able to practice for too long because you start to hurt and then you get pissed off that you're missing the notes or your fingers don't feel long enough because you're not used to how they form. And then you got to do that for like however long you have available until you at least start to feel it right.
Yeah, trying to show somebody the song you just learned and you say ow while you're doing it, like, dude, that's so nerdy.
Oh, dude. Or like, just hold on. One of those. Or like, oh, dude, you know what's even worse?
What?
Is having to like your guitar's not in tune and not being too embarrassed, being like, just hold on, and you're trying to live tune it without any help, like a tuner. Can you give me a flat B for a second? Hold on. Okay, ready? It's so good.
Let me look up the tabs. I love this song. Let me look up the tabs. Yeah.
Oh, what was it called? Ultimate Tab or Tab Hero? There was one like basic like, dude, is it on Tab Hero yet? Come on. Like, oh, I just can't wait. Anytime a new song came out.
I remember that. Yeah, it made it really easy. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
We all had that phase. No hate. It's awesome when you finally learn. It's the best.
I can't play guitar worth the crap now. It's been too long.
The next one is it's a good one. Okay, the next one is clothes or fashion. People that are into like fashion, and I have in parentheses, once it gets to the point where the only other people who like your clothes are other fashion people.
I was literally gonna say that. It
Yeah.
gets they are into the type of fashion that is just for art and not for purpose.
Yeah, I almost explained it in a way that was like if you and I met and like went to the movies and I was waiting for you and you walked in and what the hell are you wearing? Like that's when
Yeah,
you have a problem.
Right. And then the only person that judges you for not knowing is a person that you just do not value their opinion
Yeah.
over anything else.
Yeah.
They're
They're
like,
like, dude, this
that's
is like connoisseur special.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's
that's
stupid.
the 2027 Live Chappelle Belt Brown Equinox edition. And you're like, I'm just here to see Mission Impossible 11.
Yeah.
Are you not?
Are we not watching a Tom
Speaking of
Cruise
which-
movie? Take that off.
Yeah. No, I could. Have you seen the runways? Because there's. Oh no, what was it? There was this one thing
runways
on
are
TikTok,
bad.
and it was a runway thing, and it's somebody AI generated clothes, and they're like, "Is this real, or did I make it up?" And they would show them in like order of people walking,
Oh.
and I couldn't tell which ones were. I think I batted 50-50. It was really bad.
They're all bad. Yeah.
There's
I can't get
the one I
past it.
remember is like a puffer red jacket, maybe with sleeves, like a quarter, 3/4 sleeves, and one really harsh shoulder, like really tall, pointy red shoulder.
Oh, just one-sided, lopsided.
Yeah, and it was like, it's just what's okay. Obviously, we are not educated in the fashion world. I
No.
mean, look at me. I'm wearing a Danny Phantom t-shirt.
Yeah, I have a Spider-Man shirt on.
Okay, so we can't judge those things, but I'm curious. I'm curious. What after the clothes are made. You walk down the aisle. You get some supermodel who looks amazing, who's killing it, who's really making it happen. They look fantastic. They are the world. And then they take off that dress, that jacket, whatever. And then what does it do?
That sits there and sells for thousands of dollars. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
get it.
is that yeah? What I don't right? Just for
Yeah.
them not to wear it because it's a collector's item, which is kind of like cars. Not to spoil the list.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Good job.
Segue. Oops.
Okay. Let's move on. The next one. This is a great one. Anybody who's hit the age of 19 will discover this person. It's the beer connoisseurs. I'm just assuming
Oh.
around 19 or 20 you have like a Bud Light, one time, and then
Yeah.
however, whatever happens next. But then you meet some guy who's like, if you had White Dog Whiskey Trot, and you're like, no, and it's like so good. And you take a drink, and it's like licking concrete and plastic,
Yeah.
and it's bad.
Yeah.
And he goes, so good, and you're like, no, it's not. It is not good. It's not good.
No, it's not. Dude, someone told me, yeah, it's the type of beer where you have to finish the first one before you like it. Hey, that means it's not good.
That means and this is coming from a guy who likes a beer that most people don't like. I like Yingling. Most people don't like
Yeah.
Yingling. And
I
I
do like you a
don't
Yuengling.
like those guys' beers.
I like most things. It's
Yeah.
really like I will drink a lot of people are like anti Bud Light, anti Budweiser, or anti whatever. If it's there and the cheapest option, I'll probably sip on it wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
But I think I have one downstairs called like the Black Lagoon Goo or something.
Oh, Black Lagoon. Yeah, I've seen it.
And hey, not good.
I actually
And I didn't even buy it.
I didn't buy the only ones in my fridge either. They've been in there for at least a year and a half, and I only had one.
Yeah.
Not good. It
Yeah,
was
one
like a
of
winter
my
ale.
brothers bought it. It's a winter, dude.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Anyways,
What is that? It's just fancy. Also, my brother's the one that bought it and told me that I need to have more than one for it to taste good, and he doesn't watch the show, so I feel comfortable saying bad.
yeah, dude, it's gross. It's gross.
It's gross.
No hate.
I love you. If this is the one you watch,
Yeah.
you won't. It's bad.
Yeah, no hate. It sucks. Okay, the next one. Cooking recipe like sticklers or sauce anger. So sauce anger is like they make you something and you like want sauce. And you like put it on the side and they're like, I can't believe you put A1 on my steak, or I can't believe you want gravy on my pork, or whatever. Like they
Yes,
get mad that you
okay.
use like a condiment, even though if it's good, the condiment usually just makes it better.
Yeah.
No hate. Or the guys that are like really to a T when they're doing a recipe. I don't bake, so I can't do that. It's like
It's
a cup. I'm like, eh. It's like a
it's
tablespoon,
weird.
eh.
Oh, dude, I'm actually officially in baking talk I don't know why. Can't bake to save my life.
Not
But
bad.
I'm getting so many tips and tricks about how to sift flour, bro.
Yeah, and look,
I could go crazy.
if you're baking, that stuff matters. If you're cooking, just put some in there and taste it, dude. Grow up.
I'm a big, I'm a big figure it out as I go cook,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I do mostly just cook for myself, because, for those of you who don't know, I've already mentioned it. I'm married to a vegetarian. I know we can't win them all. She's perfect in every other way. But a lot of the times when I prepare things, or she's pescatarian, but when I prepare things, I'll either make the sides I will make a little more
Yeah.
beefier, so that
Mhm.
they're like meals for her, or I'll throw in like a fish or whatever. The point is, a lot of my stuff is if I don't like it, whatever. Nobody has to deal with it except me, so
Yeah,
I'm a
just
little
you.
more leeway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a big like, for example, potato salad. You throw in mayo and mustard.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna measure. I'm gonna dump. I'm a, and then I'm a dump.
Yeah. Dumpster and go.
Dumpster and go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dumpster and go. And then you rinse and repeat. It's when you first said that, I thought like the sauce anger, right? Steak is a really big example where people are
Yeah.
like, if you need A1 sauce, then that's a bad steak. But also, some people just like A1 sauce.
Yeah. Sometimes I actually don't use A1 very much. I do like red meat a lot.
I'm not
but,
I'm not an A1 guy.
But sometimes I'm like, let me get a swig. Let me get a little dip of that A1. Like sometimes I
I-
do, and sometimes it's good.
I will do horseradish from time to time.
Dude, you
Little
know,
dabble.
you know the best horseradish from Arby's. Horsey sauce, put it on it.
Dude.
Oh, dude.
I made an Italian Sammy with it.
No, you didn't. That sounds awesome.
I'm talking. I got a panini press for Christmas. I didn't shut the hell up about it for 4 weeks. Ask
Guys.
anyone who knows me. I told everybody I got that.
Go back and watch the sauce episode if you don't know what we're talking about. We ranked fast food sauces. Sorry to spoil. Horsey sauce did pretty good. Horsey sauce did pretty good.
And it's a good rage bait episode too, because everyone's favorite sauce is on there, and they're gonna be super upset.
And we were honest. Okay, anyways.
We were also upset. Yeah, but so what I was trying to say, I can't speak today. I might flip my table. I need like an accessory to take my aggression out on while I'm talking. Let me just go grab my dog real quick. No, it's the people who are that angry and don't cook that I have a problem with. Like they're foodies.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's really bad.
Foodies in a way where they just really like to eat out or eat fancier meals, but then want to tell me how to eat that meal in a rude way. Because you can be like, "Hey,"
the hate category.
Oh yeah, actually, okay. So
I'm
I'm
sending hate.
Yeah, okay. So we're not there. I'm okay. So this is a subtext here.
Subcategory.
This portion of people, Bubba's don't fuck with. Okay.
Yeah, we're sending hate.
Backups back up. We don't. Yeah. P.S. Suck it. But it's because there's different levels of like teaching me how to eat a meal or like how people typically eat it, and then letting me figure it out. But then like seeing me be like, I cannot believe that you got a mashed potato side with your burger or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I can't believe you would do that. And it's like, hey, just don't even look. It does not. It's nobody's making you look at it or eat it. It's mine. Fuck off.
Yeah. I'm.
That's it. Sorry to get into the hate category. Let's go back into the fun things
Go back
we don't.
to
We
the
just
nerdy
are
guys.
as weird as comics. Food nerds are definitely a thing though, for sure.
The one you already mentioned, Car Guys, was on here. Car Guys.
Car
was
Guys.
next. Car Guys.
Car Guys
you guys know
are-
exactly what, because the Car Guys never have nice cars. We're just putting it out there. If they are, they're just rich, and it's just cool cars. It's not a car guy car. You know.
Most car guys own a Subaru that they have a 10 to 15 year plan for that we all know is code for it's going to look the exact same in 15 years.
And I actually do think most of the time the vintage car guys are a little cooler. They're a little
Vintage
bit
car
cooler.
guys, very cool.
Yeah, but the
Almost
car
cooler
guys
than
are
comics.
rough. Yeah,
No.
it's closer because you're right. I can agree with that.
But barely.
It's close. Next one, I'm excited for you to hear this one. This was a good pull by me. This is completely unique to my brain, maybe.
Super humble. Yep.
These are the guys that know every plane but aren't pilots. Like when a plane...
Same with like trains and shit, like just by the horn.
Like, oh my, I think that's a 78 Western. Oh my god,
there's
so
like
cool.
There's an app where you can track flight patterns. Why does anybody need that? Outside of pilot tree.
Yeah, I don't know. If you're not a pilot, you shouldn't be like, oh, that's a B-74 1974.
Oh wow, a big one. That's usually a Boeing 57. You can tell by the stir and the way the tilt and the line stream.
You can tell by the bow and the wings.
yeah. It's the same. I think a perfect way to judge its relation to comics is if its lore, its topic gibberish sounds as incohesive.
Yeah, I think so.
And so far, I think all of your gibberish, or all of your topics that you've brought up's gibberish, is all the same, except I think maybe the food's gibberish would be a little more understandable because a lot of people just recognize at least words that are ingredients.
Everybody eats.
Everybody eats.
Yeah,
and
you're right. There's less gibberish going on. Everybody poops too.
But that's the only headspace I'm in right now, is that I think that gibberish would be a little more comfortable to digest. Oh, yeah, I think topic digest. Heyo.
My last one on the list. Sorry to end the list. This is all I had. This is all I could think of.
Yeah.
This is army guys that aren't in the military.
Oh God. Oh damn. Oh. Yeah, that's
It somehow crosses over into like I could have been in the league, but my knee, like it like crosses over into that region, but it's with the army.
Oh man.
Or a branch of
military. I just
military.
feel like that's worse. Because if they're not an army if they're an army family, then that's completely understandable.
If it's a little kid and it's an army family, that doesn't count. We're talking 17 and up.
Yeah, and we're talking like you think you can be a sniper because you played Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm gonna have to go with the hate category. Because that's when we're like, you have no idea what you're doing, you know?
Yeah. And, it's bad. And everybody knows it. People try to be nice. And I'm trying to be nice right now. That sucks.
I, unfortunately, can't say a lot about that cat. Like, I'm trying. It's not a great look.
Yeah, we'll just gosh right over. So, and if you noticed, I don't think I reused anything that was on the hobby list. I tried to use unique ones.
Oh, I haven't even, that's, because we have a couple things, like topics that we could always focus more on and make like an episode out of. But I haven't looked at the hobby list in a minute. At first, I thought you were starting categories that are easily worse than comic book collecting because that was like one of the worst ones.
No, they're the same or worse. Yeah, the same or worse.
Yeah, I think that's a very strong list. I'm trying to think of anything that would be, because all of the ones I'm thinking of are like definitely worse, like rock collecting, you know?
Oh yeah, the rock thing. Yeah, it's bad.
Maybe if you're really into zoos and like zoology, I feel like that could be like on the same level. Like one one good zoo, and you're like, they changed the habitat. I don't know why I'm giving everybody ridiculous accents today, but they're just like, you can tell by the way that the monkeys do this, and it's feeding time because they get excited, and then they do that, like that. But for the whole, like, I could see that being pretty nerdy, but still kind of like he likes it. He's passionate, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think it was a fun list, Jacob. Unfortunately, I think we have to move on. I have another thing I really want to get into today.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And if you're okay with it, we'll do this, and then I have something to end the show.
Guys, I just want to give a shout out to Chaston11 on whatnot. He is carrying this show on his little, broad, wide, large shoulders. Sorry that I opened with little. I was going with little as intention of cute, and then I realized it'd probably be insulting to a man on a diet, unless it isn't insulting. You look thin as hell, bitch. Man. You know? There's a reason.
You know when people say they write or something and they get into, I guess they say flow state and just ideas are just hammering. You know, we've talked about it one day. We'd like to write some stuff. So I thought,
Yeah.
let me just sit down and let my, ideas just hammer me. And so I came up with
Yes.
these two things, and I was like,
Okay.
perfect. I just wanted to use, I wanted to use them. So I didn't work extra hard. I just was practicing opening my mind, I guess.
No, you are. It's exactly what we need because I feel like I've been lacking in the activity department because I want to try to have. Because honestly, I've had a crazy couple of weeks with the random stories I'm pulling out.
Mm-hmm.
And I say stories. One of them was literally I went to the dentist. I'm really breaking new ground. But just having the talking and back and forth, I'm really enjoying. And I haven't, my brain, every time I think of an activity, we've either already done it or like a version of it that's like too close.
Yeah.
Or the idea is good, but I don't have anything besides the idea.
Nothing filler. Yeah, they take some
Yeah.
time sometimes. I have a few like partially
Yeah.
filled out activities on here, but
God,
this one's a very simple very simple activity. Other people do it.
Mm-hmm.
I like when the Escape Pod podcast does it. Shout out, that's badass. I
Shout
love
out.
those guys. Jacob,
Shout out.
you're going to
That's
decide
badass.
if the characters I mentioned are overrated, underrated, or properly rated is also an acceptable.
Oh, this is a bad game for me. I have terrible taste when it comes
That's
to
why
that
I was
stuff.
excited. That's why I was very excited.
Oh, God. Okay.
You ready?
Okay, yes.
Aquaman.
Oh, no. Okay, so my immediate gut,
Yeah.
Jason Momoa Aquaman is overrated.
Uh-huh.
DC animated Justice League is underrated.
Sure. Yeah. So overall, what would you
Yeah.
put him? Would you put him properly rated?
Yeah, it doesn't feel good though.
No. No, not really.
You know what? Underrated. You know what?
I could hear.
I think
I'm okay with that.
I think there could have been a better Aquaman. I think Jason Momoa did good. I think there could have been a better one.
Because there's a lot of people who say there's a few Aquaman stories in the New 52 that they're like, this is amazing. This is really good. I love this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd respect it. I'd respect it that it's underrated. Definitely.
Yeah.
Next up,
Hit me.
Iron Man.
Oh, overrated.
Overrated.
Easily.
Iron
Like
Man-
even if it's warranted, it's definitely still like even with the whole because speaking of Escape Pod, their big thing is that Batman and prep time
Yeah.
for like beating people having or not having prep time, all that bullshit, and how that's like a stupid argument. The Iron Man thing is stupid to me too. Like he is. Man, I don't know. I was Team Cap. I respect
That's
Team
true.
Iron
You
Man.
were Team Cap.
I was Team Cap.
I would just say, Rob Liefeld, shout out again. When he was on
Shout
the
out.
Escape Pod, he put it perfectly. I think he said, Iron Man's one of those characters who's just going to be a normal character until he's in a movie. He was like meant to be in a movie. Once you see like a real, suit like that, it's not like anything else.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So
That's
I think
true. I
that
didn't think
carried
about that.
him significantly. Is seeing him in a movie.
Okay. Interesting. I did not. I do think there's a lot. Like I'm halfway through the Da Vinci Code right now with Tom Hanks,
Yeah,
and
nice.
it's a book series first, right?
I think.
So let's assume that it is because the example still stands that there's movies I see that I know were books first, and I'm like, I couldn't imagine a book capturing the feeling I feel right now.
Yeah.
And it's insane that people could capture that in their own way through words to then render the idea to show like the suspense or the thrilling or the whatever
It's nuts.
through video.
Yeah, I know. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Moving on. I'm
Yeah.
excited for this one. We got Rhino.
You know what? Man, Rhino is so good because he's the really easy warm-up bad guy.
And he
Spider-Man.
also is right on your thing behind you. I'm looking at right now. He's
He
dead
is.
center of the poster.
This is not one of my more favorite Rhino
Designs.
his face. I don't love. Yeah, but I do like the Rhino designs that are organic and not metal suits.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that. Rhino is so great because he's such a good clown. Like he can be the joke
Yeah.
to introduce like the story or the episode and still be scary. Ah man, Do people not fuck with him? I feel like he's perfectly rated. Perfectly rated.
I think he's properly rated. People think he's all right. He's strong. It's cool to have a easily beatable villain who's very strong. You know, because
Yeah.
if you're not there to help, he could do some real damage. He really could.
Yeah. I think the Rhino and Craven could have not have happened.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
I think a lot of things in Craven could have not have happened, like the movie. What's
Like
up?
the movie, Running Barefoot. Okay, Hulk is next.
Oh, perfectly rated.
Perfectly rated. You think Hulk should be as hype as Hulk is?
No question. I think is he hype like mass following like Iron Man, Captain America hype?
I think people slightly older than us love the Hulk, and children.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
think-
yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, I think the Hulk had a couple movies before that made that generation really really love him.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but some people in the comic book space really love a couple of the Hulk projects. Like really love Hulk.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's perfectly rated. I don't, and I do think in all aspects, like because there's so many different versions and what they're taking him to right now. Which how have we not talked about the Spider-Man trailer? Holy shit!
Jacob, it's what we're ending on, so don't even worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're still evolving his MCU story now, but there's so many like the universes where Hulk just takes over, or it's like that back. Oh no! Even on the other side, where there's never that continuum or like even level reach where it's always a battle, and there's that double-sided. I can't think of the word.
Dichotomy.
Man versus self. Yes, dichotomy. I kept wanting to say dimorphism. That's not D's and B's or D's and V's. Anyway, like that. I love that a lot. I really like inner conflict.
It's
and
cool.
I think it's perfectly rated.
Next, Jacob, you're gonna get a lot of hate for this. This is a setup.
Oh,
This is a setup.
okay.
Invincible. You know, season 4 just came out. 3 episodes are out. It's very good. Jacob hasn't seen season 2. Jacob, how is Invincible rated?
I can't answer that. I haven't seen it.
You have to.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Oh my God, Jacob, the best superhero project ever made. Story
That's
ever
insane.
wrote.
You can't best. You understand what that means?
I think
that
it's
means
the
that
best
everything
story.
else. No, that means you're saying that everything else that exists in planet Earth that has ever been made is not compared to Invincible.
I think it's the best comic book story ever written. I think it's
Is it the best story ever written, or is it the best comic book story ever written, Chase?
comic book story for sure. Best story ever written. It has some
Okay.
contenders there.
Oh, okay. Push comes to shove. We're backing up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's top 10. No question. to
I
me.
fully respect your opinion, and am happy to be proven wrong when I finally see it in 6 years.
I'd say Invincible's underrated because some people just haven't started it because they don't know who he is. Anyways,
Oh, you think?
yeah.
Oh, that's not why.
I think to have one of the most highly rated shows, let alone comic book projects on TV. I think this season debuted with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes or 99. It's just crazy.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
just
gotta be
doesn't
true.
happen
That's
very
gotta be
much.
true.
Especially with superhero projects. Usually they're like, these suck, they're dumb.
Yeah.
But-
what gets me is the cast is what got me excited about it. I didn't even consider not knowing who Invincible was.
The voice cast is great. Yeah, people wouldn't already know who Invincible is. They wouldn't know.
Yeah.
They could say, "Hey, Dad, who's Invincible?" And I'd be like, "I have no idea." Anime,
Yeah.
they wouldn't know.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, who's Invincible? Shut up. Go inside.
Next up, Jacob, Danny Phantom. This wasn't
Oh,
because of
dude.
your shirt. I already had it written. Yeah.
That is perfectly. Again, I've already worn this for another episode. You're gonna look at it again. Yeah. So of course I want to say underrated, but that would be a biased answer, which I don't think is even true. The only reason why I think let's just be honest, his time's up.
His time is
He's
up.
done.
He's done.
He's done. He's not going to be influencing anybody. I'm really happy that Ben 10 is still alive. That makes me really happy.
Oh, Jacob.
Because there was time there where it was after Alien Force, there was almost like a is this dead kind of deal. And I feel like the newer cartoons aren't getting the traction that they should have, and
They
also
needed
they're
to
not
be.
good.
They needed to be more serious.
Yes, exactly. Because
They
a
did.
children's show can still be good if it has actual messages.
Yeah, and
lessons.
it wasn't serious enough.
Because it
That's
needs to be
why
good
we're getting
enough
the
to keep the
comic.
parents. Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
The key to a good children's show is it's just serious enough to rope in the adults.
Yeah, dude. The cover for Ben 10 issue 2 with Heat Blast just came out. Robert Carey drew it, dude.
Oh my god, I haven't seen it yet.
It's unreal. Anyways, Danny Phantom, properly
Yes.
over
Okay.
underrated.
Properly rated. Final answer with the addendum that I understand his time for influencing is well over. Like new influencing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I think Danny Phantom. I could hear underrated a little bit because it was a good cartoon. It's never in the
It was
talk
very
for like a
good.
really good cartoon, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's nothing.
It did what it needed to do,
Yeah,
and
it did
those who
what it
got
needed
to
to.
experience it and appreciate it will be forever different
Yeah,
in
I
a
think
better
it'll be a
way.
timepiece. I think it'll be a
Yeah.
timepiece. If you watch it,
I will
you'll
be
like it
getting
when it's on. Yeah.
I will be getting a Danny Phantom tattoo. It's inevitable.
Yeah, you will. And it's funny you mentioned this because next on my list was Ben 10.
Ben 10 is man, I guess you know what? Oh, damn. Speaking of Escape Pod,
Yeah.
they had something about right or wrong or their games. I'm a growing fan, so I'm getting there. I apologize for your what are their fans called?
They're nice guys. I don't know. I don't know what they call
Okay,
the
but
fans.
love you kisses. Uh, they said that Ben 10 has a better world building. This is one of their hot takes. They didn't say this is their opinion. It started the conversation. Ben 10 has better world building than the Star Wars universe.
Oh man. Maybe.
Which honestly, if you think about it,
Yeah.
how absurd, how obscene all the monsters and the aliens and like each alien has their own home world in which the ones that they clone the DNA is from. You get to experience all of that, and then the Vilgax
Yep.
situation
Vilgax.
from the first movie where he tries to take everything over, and then he gets. And I think it could be a conversation, and then this is where all of the blind Star Wars fans go, "Fuck you! It's a cartoon." Blah, blah,
Yeah,
like
no, Ben
that.
10's close. If Ben 10 had 3 movies, like similar
Fair,
to Star Wars, how it started off, I mean,
fair.
you'd be right there. It'd be right there
Yeah,
for sure.
but
So
maybe two. Yeah,
I think
I think
underrated.
Ben 10 is. Yeah, I think Ben 10 is underrated just because it has so much potential that nobody's doing anything with. And I
I
don't
would
know
say
why.
I'll say confidently that everybody I know who experienced Ben 10 says it's peak. Everybody.
Yeah,
But some people went, "Oh, I never watched that." Like, and you're like, "Please?" And they're like, "No, I'll never watch that." And you're like, "Please."
dude. Speaking of peak, I
Yeah.
rewatched an episode of Power Rangers Ninja Storm where they're fighting bad guys without transforming, without their
Oh,
suits.
peak. Yes.
So cool.
Ninja Storm's
So
good, man.
sick, dude.
Yes. I only have a couple more.
I'm here. You can have 8 more. I don't give a
dude,
hoot.
Ninja Storm is. You're right. It's so good. Okay. Anyways, Joker. The Joker.
Oh my god, dude. We live in a society meme destroyed a generation of teenagers. Man, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Overrated. You know how people. It is a real thing that people think they are the Joker. Like that was a calling card for individuals and the way
You're
they
right. And I also think, I think you can have Batman without Joker. I don't really know if you can have Joker without Batman.
Oh, that's really interesting. I like that way of looking at it. I don't know if I agree.
Because I think so. I think Batman has a pretty good rogues gallery without him.
Oh,
Obviously
okay.
it's my favorite duo is those two, but I think you can have Batman without Joker. So I think he could be slightly overrated. I wouldn't say by much though. He's a great villain.
Yeah. I think the Joker has become more than it is in an unhealthy way, which has caused it to become, I guess, like a meme. But it has grown outside of its intention, and now it's like dangerous.
Yeah, I think the only awesome thing about Joker is that he knows that Batman won't kill him.
Yeah.
But he's on he can be on Batman's level in terms of chaos and horror he causes. But like
In
if he
terms
was
of
a
a
Superman
character,
villain, like you know.
you know
So
what?
that's
In
what I'm
terms of a
saying.
character, I think he is perfectly rated. But in terms of like a concept outside of like the universe, like us as fans, I
Yeah,
think he's
look out.
overrated, and we need to
Look
calm
out.
down.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Daredevil, which you haven't watched Born Again, correct?
Oh no, I haven't. But he's. I want to say on record, their Daredevil Spider-Man combo will forever be underrated. Forever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
Forever.
down with that.
When Daredevil was fighting with him and he made a point to, because there were something crazy. I don't have Chase's brain here, guys. I'm trying my best, but he made a point to say that Spider-Man's heartbeat remained steady throughout the entire fight, because that's
Yeah,
how
I
calm
think
under pressure he was.
was that in that new show, the Spider-Man, like the school, like the animated show last year.
Oh man, maybe I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah,
To be
that
completely
was
honest with
cool.
you, I saw in a TikTok edit about things about Spider-Man you might not know. Okay, you got it. You got me.
Yeah,
It
that's
was really
fine.
cool. It was one of the things.
Daredevil.
I read. Daredevil is. I love Daredevil so much. I love him so much.
I'd say properly rated. He
Yeah,
gets his.
I was
I
trying
think
to
he
think.
gets his props.
My heart wants to say underrated just because enough people around me, there's not enough people around me that talk about him. But I tried to find a reason to say underrated, and I couldn't because all of the projects I've seen make him look sick as hell.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, once people know about him, they like him usually, and he gets his
Yeah, so
props
I'm
in the
gonna go.
comic book space.
I'm gonna go properly, and also in the original Spider-Man animated after Spider-Man and Friends, I think, or maybe it was before, where he screams at Shocker, the meme from the Shocker. That
Yeah,
they do a
yeah.
Daredevil episode of that, and he's really good in that too.
Oh, nice. Um, very nice. Okay, next up, we're
Yeah.
down to big two. Okay,
Okay.
Superman.
Why are you doing this to me? I value your friendship very much.
What do you think about Superman? Is he overrated, underrated, or properly rated? I will hit you with, once again, a properly rated on
You
Superman.
think properly?
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
think.
appreciate you not going under.
No, I think he gets an even amount of Superman's too boring, he's too good, and then there's also like, no, dude, he's good, he is the good.
Yeah.
You know, there's enough
You know
of
what?
both of those.
I think if I take a step back and I really just take a breath, I can bite my tongue because I'm still there's that fatigue of people shoving down the new Superman
Oh yeah, it's
down my
still there.
throat, and it's not as bad, but it's lingering. I even made a YouTube video about Superman, so I can't get too, you know.
Yeah,
But I think perfectly rated is I could. My gut wants to be a little prissy B word and
I
say
know you're
over
thinking about it
real bad, but I think if we all are grown ups here, we all grow up.
because some people
Perfectly
hate
rated,
Superman.
properly rated.
Yeah, like most of
With
these
a
other ones, people don't hate.
passion.
Yeah, so there's something to be said there. Okay, lastly, this will segue
Mhm.
into the end of the show. Spider-Man, obviously.
Oh man. See, here's where I think he can be underrated because a lot of children see him as just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's so cool. He's so cool.
Yeah,
But there's also such a raw
thing.
power to him.
Yeah.
Just this animal.
So far, this is
You know?
this is a perfect description of what I feel.
So that's where it's they appreciate him, but I can't wait for them to be able to understand it's almost like why you ha it's I was going to do it so well. It's almost like as you grow up, you get to see the parts in Spider-Man, like the older, more mature aspects that just let you appreciate him even more.
We were just like, oh God, like
And
this is what he deals with.
because of that, I think he's underrated.
Underrated. Let's go. I was going to say underrated. I needed you to say that, Jacob. And my
Yeah.
reasoning that I have written down was so many kids like him. Obviously, that's not a bad thing. But that, like,
Right,
the
no.
general public will be like, oh, yeah, Spider-Man. You like Spider-Man? Pew, pew, pew. You like Spider-Man? Yeah. So it's like a kid's thing. And then, like, a perfect example of what we're talking about is this brand new day trailer of how
Yes.
lonely, depressed, sad, almost hopeless Spider-Man can feel, and despite all that, he gets up every time. He gets up.
That's the real. That's the
And
it's never being a hero is not shiny.
no.
It is only sacrifice. And it says like there is some line that Spider-Man has to do what's best for the city and Peter Parker has to do the best he can at maintaining or something like that.
Like it's in the old, like he can't even pay, Spider-Man can't even pay his rent most of the time. Most of the time he lives in one room and it's trashed and he doesn't really eat and he can't pay his rent. His bills are overdue all the time. Dude. But he still goes out there every day. Like, like every
day.
night. Oh.
He could just not. One night he could just not.
But he does.
But he can't.
Goes. It's so underrated. This leads us perfectly into the brand new day trailer just released.
God.
And I will say, this is the first time I've watched a trailer and gone, I don't really see how this movie can suck. I'm really excited for this movie. I can't even explain to you how many times I've watched the clips and the edits and the trailer itself since it came out.
All of those TikTok sleuths I am gobbling. I want them all.
It's the best trailer of the year, no question, probably last year as well.
It broke the record.
That's what I was going to say. It hit like 780 million views in 24 hours on a trailer. It almost doubled the last one. Like,
so cool.
Dude. Everybody, which is good. To me, that means like, everybody else feels it too. This is it. This is what we wanted to see.
If there's a Predator, if there's a Punisher versus Man Spider scene,
that'd be cool. And look, with that stuff, I'm not really trying to speculate too much because sometimes when they interpret from comics to movies, it can look a lot different than what we're expecting.
Sure.
Could be Man Spider, could be Moreland, it could still be Venom. Like some people are saying that. I don't really think it is, but it really could be.
Sure.
I just don't think it is. But I am more just infatuated, I guess is a good word, by seeing Spider-Man see Ned and MJ just like with each other, and then MJ with Flash at that party, and I do know that Tom Holland is married to Zendaya, but the look on his face is not fake. That is that he let that trickle in there. We've all felt it. That is the worst feeling in the world. It is so sad. This movie's gonna hurt bad, really bad.
Yeah, I kind of want that though.
I do. I want it too. I want it too, and I want.
Is that sick? Is that bad?
No. Everybody wants it. Obviously, everybody wants it. I mean, you can't watch that trailer and not go, "Oh,
dude!"
No.
Right?
And
sometimes it feels good to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, and they will. You saw those TikTok edits where they mashed it up with the end of No Way Home, where Zendaya's like, "I don't want to forget you. No, I don't want to. We can't do that." And
just
he's like,
rip my heart out.
And he says, I will find you. I'll make you remember, or whatever he says. And it's like, no. And then he sees them and he just goes, like, and they say, do you want anything else at the coffee shop, at the cafe? He goes, no, that's all. And he's like looking at them with tears in his eyes. It's like, dude, no, you can't do this to me. You can't do. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna love it. It might be my favorite. It might pass Superman. I'm just based off the trailer.
Let's calm down.
No, I'm dead serious.
I'm excited. The ones I'm seeing are set to the song "In My Room" by Julia Wolf. It's a great song, so good. It's going around the rotation for all my friends. All my friend groups are loving it right now. Have been for a while, and they keep cutting to like the acoustic version of like a sweet part of him being with MJ, and then the metal, all the instruments version of him looking at MJ being with another guy. And then back and forth of like the sweet parts to the we're old and dark and hurt now part.
And the scene where he's like, what's happening to me? And he's like sweating and on his own. He like passes it. They put that scene in it.
Oh,
I know, and it goes, oh. And by the way, Tom Holland, dude,
So hot.
you're jacked right now.
Yeah,
When you shot
you
that
look
movie,
sick.
you're jacked. It was awesome.
You look sick.
Good job. Come on the show, Tom. We'd love to
Yeah.
have you.
Oh my God, come on the show. We will add nothing of value to your life, but it'll be really cool.
Yeah, it'd be really cool. No, I can't. I think this is a movie that's gonna. If this movie turned out to do bad somehow, this is gonna be one of
It's
those
rigged.
movies that really means something to a lot of people. That people will
100%.
defend to the end, and just go, it doesn't get better than this, and this representation, whatever. This will be one of those movies. There's no way
cannot
around
wait.
it.
Just a couple months, man.
And I also want to say I try and sketch throughout the week. I'm trying to practice my drawing
So cool.
constantly, and I send Jacob pictures usually when I have something cool going on. This is the first time I've been emotional, not like crying or anything, but like I felt something when I was drawing. Okay? And I sketched out a really good Spider-Man piece based off this trailer. Like inspired by the
it's
trailer.
so good.
And I messed it up when I colored it.
Oh,
I did something I
damn.
didn't like, and I went, no, I knew
Yeah.
I should have left it. So I'm still working on it.
You're good.
I'm
You know
going
what
to
you
do it
gotta
again because I like the design. But
Yeah. When you got a good
This is
sketch, you
gonna
gotta
mean something to me.
Xerox.
yeah.
Yeah, of course, man. Of
Oh,
course.
God. The sad, depressed, lonely, but doing the right thing anyway, Spider-Man is hard to watch, but the best thing to see. That's what people need to see,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It's the broken but functional that's gonna resonate with everybody. And then the fact that nobody knows how they're gonna bring it home is what's
Dude.
gonna really be
It's so crazy that he knows everybody still. Like, that part to me is like, they could do so much with that.
yeah.
I think whatever the transformation they're alluding to is going to be Spider-Man reaching a breaking point, I think.
Oh.
Which is going to make
when
me sad because I think if he
Yeah.
breaks and does something or a few things bad and then they reel it back in at the end and they're like, you did these things, seeing him hurt like that again, I don't know if I could take that. If he accidentally kills somebody and then like, you know,
They just
whatever
end it.
happens, they go back and they show him like, this is what you were doing. And he's like what, like that. I don't think I can handle it. I don't think they can do that. Please.
You know, I'll be there for you.
Yeah, I know you will. My wife will too. She's already prepping.
Is she the type of person that she's just like, it is a movie? Or is she like, I know, baby, I know?
Well, no, actually, normally she'd hit me with, yeah, it's a movie. Like it's whatever. But this time, whenever
She
I
knows.
showed her one of the edits because we saw No Way Home together.
Yeah.
So when I showed her the edit I spoke about earlier, when it was like, I don't want to do that. Don't do that. I don't want to forget you. I can't, you know, that.
Yeah.
But then him seeing them, like that edit, she was like she looked at me and she didn't have teary eyes, but she could have. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's the first time I looked at her and said, it's going to hurt. Like, yeah. It's going to hurt bad.
Dude. God, please, Tommy. T. Hall, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be, yeah. If this movie's as good as it looks, I think people will be saying Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man. I think. I don't know if I can follow. It's still too hard, but I think that will make them say that.
I won't say that. I won't say that. I don't.
Well, you
I
have
think
to
it's
watch
gonna be a
the
great
movie first.
movie, but I think yes, you're right. We do have to watch the movie first. I don't think it'll ever come to that.
Well, both
I think
the
there'll be
other
hype because Tom Holland he just has the most hype right now because he still is Spider-Man.
Well, he does, but he hasn't got a chance to be sad yet. I mean, Tony Stark, of course, but like
He
not
lost.
the same.
We got to see him lose Aunt May.
Well, no, that's true, but that was like at the end of that movie. Like we haven't got to see him in that
What are
state.
you saying?
Oh, I'm just here. Look. Here's what I'm saying. Like Tobey Maguire. You knew he was always kind of struggling. He was kind of. There was a few times he's at odds with MJ. You know, like not going too great, and he's struggling. You could tell he's struggling the whole time consistently. Yeah. It's a theme in the movie. Andrew Garfield lost Gwen's dad in the first movie. The second movie, trying to stay away, finally lets her in. She dies. But that whole movie, he was already sad about her dad and then her. So like this one, for the first like two movies, it was just kind of good. It was fun. It was Spider-Man, but it was like, yeah. And now it's going to be like, oh, we're going to start off. He's the saddest he's ever been. Aunt May's gone.
Yeah.
I almost said Zendaya.
Okay, I hear you.
MJ's gone. Ned's gone. That's it. So I think that will, for that reason, people will be like, oh, he can do that part. Oh, he's the best. Basically. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. I
Yeah.
am here for it. I'm here for it.
That's all I can say about the Brand New Day trailer without saying it's so good a million other times. That's all I got.
Yeah, I was gonna say at this point we're just glazing Mr. Holland, and I'm sure he has it enough.
Well, you saw that he scavenged Reddit for a long time, seeing what a lot of people wanted with the Spider-Man stuff, and that's based off of the stuff that he read about and found that seemed popular with the fan base. That's when they wrote the script.
Damn.
Yeah, he was like, if I'm going to do this, it has to be good. If I'm going to do another movie, a fourth.
Yeah, that's some kind of baller shit though.
Mad
honestly.
respect, dude. I think it was a significant amount of time. I want to say it said 4 months, I want to say, but I don't know that that's true off rip.
What took 4 months writing the script?
Him like deciding bullet points and gathering information
okay.
about what it has to be about. What they should put in.
Yeah. That makes sense. Sorry, I realized though for the last like 10, 15 minutes, I've kind of just been hanging out with my hand in my face. I'm just lounging right now. So sorry about that.
I made you.
We're chilling. No, I'm just getting comfortable. I cannot wait. We'll close the show out, I promise. I cannot wait to be in the same room with you during even if it's one recording. I'm so excited because every time we touch, I get this feeling. Chase, take us home.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me and Jacob on, I think, all platforms. You can find me at CW Customs, CW_Customs, or Chaston11 on Whatnot. Jacob, where can they find you?
You've on all platforms. I officially posted on Instagram.
I saw it.
By the way,
Bingo.
Making changes. If you want to see what I've been raving about additions to my ladies' library, the ladies' library. I have basically finished all of the shelves. I'm very proud of it. It was something I did by myself. We repurposed a bunch of IKEA shelving, and it's on Instagram and TikTok if you want to see it there or don't. I love you all the same. Chase, how about you, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I already said. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and following and listening. I think our Instagram is almost at 600 and our YouTube just at 80, which I know is a huge discrepancy, but it is a milestone we've been trying to reach.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so thank you, everybody. If you've been watching and listening this whole time, we thank you so much. Maybe comment something.
Maybe.
To let you know what, comment paper towel, and people will be like, why are they commenting paper towel? It's because we know you made it this far.
Capital T, though.
Capital T. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Always remember, when we're here, we build our dreams. Jacob?
Be safe.
Be safe, everybody. See you. Watch Spider-Man trailer. Bye.
Watch Spider-Man trailer. I got a voice acting role. I forgot to tell you about.